Hi, teacher. This is my explanation of topics 7 and 8. And well, my name is Javier Salazar. So I'm going to begin. And the topics that I'm going to talk about, as you know, is the use of the apps and an interactive presentation. So let's begin with the first one, that is the definition of application or an app. An application is a simple program, as you know. Now in the nowadays, we use a lot of our technologies of information, like applications. Applications are named like a system of texts and programs that are used for specific tools. It could be for work, it could be for entertainment, but in this case, we're talking about the ways of how we can make them useful for our works, for presentations. And the main app stores that we use on our cell phones are the Apple Store, that is the one that uses the smartphones of Apple, like these ones. And the other one is the Google Store that manages cell phones like these ones, that are they're, if I'm not wrong, Android systems. So some options to store some of your information, like on the clouds, that nowadays are the most useful in case that you don't have too much space on your computers or cell phones. And here are some recommendations that I can give you to use as free apps, and they're the most popular on the category of the productivity. OpenOffice.org are some of the first ones that Canvas shows, like these are more like old ones of the apps. Also, we have the Office packets that, as all we have used like since elementary grades, are the Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and OneDrive, that are the ones that we can use for make some works like presentations, documents. I don't know, there you can use for make a curriculum or to use your email. Evernote, I have never used that application, but if I'm not wrong, my father used that, and it's like for more business cases. Google Drive is an excellent way to work in Teams, because it's an app that you can use like Office. It has like similar apps, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. But the difference here is that you can use the cloud to keep your documents on the cloud. So you can put also to share with partners so they can edit and upload the files. iCloud is the store manager that use Apple. And some different to use about the PowerPoint. We have a slideshare that, as we saw on the presentations that we saw in the class, this one is a little bit different, and you can use like slides that have some animations or translations. And well, Google Slides is used to similar like of the PowerPoint. The only advantage that here it says is that it's online. Prezi I have used it, being honestly to see some homeworks that I have to investigate, and then I don't know how to make it. Some people I have seen that they use Prezi, and it has like a better way to present some facts, because the translations that they use to make the dynamic presentation are, for me, like a better option. Hoptown, I have never used that, but here it says that it's catchy and fun of graphics and audio files. And some of the interactive PowerPoint presentations, these are some tools that PowerPoint handle. And these are some ones to give us, like I was saying, different ways to make your presentation more dynamic, or to give the people like a new style to make your works. The design tool is to search or to design the theme of the presentation. to insert another object of media. We can use pictures, we can use clips, audios, videos, and screenshots. Word art is most useful for me, like to express something in a bigger type of letter, and animate or text of objects. This one is like to make the title gets lighter or to get disappear. Charts or tables, and these ones are useful for to represent some charts or some statistics. Hyperlinks for me is like a way to express that you are like an expert in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, because this one can get you to another link. You can be on website or another document for to see another files that you have attached to the main file. And the other one is the topic 8, that is the one of the keynote presentations. That is like the same on PowerPoint, but it's on the Mac version. And for this one, the question here that I put on the topic to make it a little bit different is it better than PowerPoint? The answer is no. And it is useful for different ways because Keynote was made for the system of Mac OS, that is the program that use the Apple system, and it is optimized for Apple users. So where you can connect and use all the macOS tools like iCloud, and it has the main tools that Apple used to manage on the apps, like the facility that it can be useful for everybody. And so that's it for me. These topics are like very important to know some different ways to make presentations, and it is important to know what are the programs, or as I was explaining at the beginning, some of the apps that we can use to make our presentations more different from others. And thank you, teacher. Hope this video liked you, and goodbye.